Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to ETS2. I'm doing a bit of advanced recording here. The previous episode actually hasn't gone out yet by the time I'm recording this, so sorry if I'm not able to react as quickly to your comments. But anyway, we are in... I still haven't researched how to read this. I'm going to read this as LODs for now, right? Pardon me for that. We are in LODs right now. We came from Block. And it said that we will start here because I'll put in some curtains. So we are currently at the mechanic. In the previous episode, we took 20 minutes to park a darn double trailer. Really got me there. But yeah, I think I've learned since not to take double trailers in the meantime. That's what I learned. Anyway, let's go with a curtain here. Now, with Sizzle's accessories, we have these ambient lights. But what we want is a decent curtain. Something which screams DAF, which screams Dutch. Now there's a curtain for DAF by 50k, but I'm not really liking it so much. I'm not sure if that's how it looks in reality, but I was expecting a bit more flair and like a DAF symbol. What I found was this one. That is pretty decent, I think. At least that's the best I could look for, I could find. That one is nice as well, but I guess I want it a bit more red. And this is blue, so it doesn't really fit. So I think this is good for us. I'll go with that. Let me know what you think. And if there are any violent reactions about the curtain, let me know in the comments, alright? Although with the curtains there, the dashcam doesn't really make sense anymore. What the heck would that see? So let's change that as well. I've been looking around. I think this would do quite nicely with the color scheme. Gold and red, at least for this part. I think that doesn't look half bad, yeah. So let's go with that. Other things I still keep... Oh, actually, let me go and switch to a 16 speed here. The only bad thing about that is the differential is lower. The ratio is lower. This means it's better for heavy haul, heavy cargo, but it yields to a poorer fuel mileage, fuel economy overall. So if I click this, see, the normal cargo goes down, the heavy cargo goes up. But we will have 16 speed, so I guess I'll work with that for now. Yeah, let's that's a fair trade-off, I guess. Engine still remains to be the Packer 460, and this still has Krish Boom's open pipe sounds, which we will be hearing in a few seconds. Let's hear it. Still sounding as beautiful as ever, and I'm sure a lot of you guys agree with me. Let's go and have a look. Let's take the turbo pressure there. Let me make sure to open those lights. Yeah, good. Oh yeah, and the yellow Michelin. I don't really like that. Let's replace them in the white ones. So that one, and where are you? There you go, the white doll. Thank you. So now I enable that again. That always resets for some reason. There we go, much better, right? No more awkward yellow thingies up the top. Okay, good. Turbo pressure, let's get going. I'll show you what the job is when we get there. I found something that can be worth checking out. I missed something. I set the transmission to 12 speeds, but in my shifter layout in the controls, it's still as... I set it as 16 in the truck, but not in the shifter layout. So that has to be consistent. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. And in case you missed the past couple of episodes and videos, I'm now driving with the ALMAR SKRS shifter. Absolutely loving it. So you'll hear a couple of switches flicking whenever I switch range and whenever I switch to lower and high gear. Hopefully that's fine for you guys. Personally, I think it increases immersion, but let me know if you feel otherwise. Also, one thing that you might notice, the trees look different, no more snow. I fulfilled what I promised. I mentioned that I'll be switching to mild winter, and I have. So this is actually a combination of mild winter and foggy weather. So the sky is foggy weather, the trees and the foliage and everything else is mild winter. That's how it works. I think it works pretty nicely. So we still have that beautiful sky. It's not as gloomy as the normal mild winter looks like. I think it's a win-win overall. Wow. I think I should skip some gears here. Shifting way too often without a trailer. Inpost. Uslugi Pocztowe. I don't know what that means. Hopefully that wasn't bad. But yeah, we are still in Poland rebuilding country. So you can see the different random events, quote-unquote random events. They're static events in reality, but they're looking pretty nice, aren't they? And yes, in case you noticed, I do have a cold. Not sure why, but when I woke up, I just had a cold. It's one of those days. Must be getting too cold in Singapore. Can you imagine that? Oh, this is a pretty zigzaggy road. Also, as I'm recording this, SKRS has fully gone into ETS2 again. Beautiful. Really thankful for that. He has like 3 episodes out now, I think. It seems like he's really enjoying the series. I'm happy. I'm happy to have SKRS back. One of the earliest promoters of the game, even before it became famous. He's probably one of the main reasons how it got famous. What's this guy doing? Bro. Come on, I'll be late. Speed the red light. Oh man. That's what impatience gets you. A hefty penalty. So I'm not sure if you guys are liking the curtains. I kind of like the swaying tassels there, if you can call that a tassel. But man, so many traffic lights in the city. It's a real test for emotional intelligence. EQ. And I love our truck. Thank you, by the way, for the comments, guys. So many people like the truck. I'm happy because I really love it as well. And also the interior, both the interior and the exterior are equally awesome. So customizable. Thank you for recommending this to me. vad&k's DAF. There we go, that's better. Skipping a few gears here and there. Where the heck is that job anyway? And I guess, okay, 50. Yeah. I kind of was driving in ATS before this, so I was getting a bit confused with the miles and kilometers. Now I think I'm adjusted, more or less. And yeah, pardon my voice, guys, it's the cold. It sounds like I'm holding my nose, like I'm pinching my nose while I'm talking. Believe me, that's not what I'm doing, but it's how it looks, it's how it sounds like. Here we are. I guess it's a Tartak. Can I squeeze in somehow, guys? Okay. Good. Alright, here we are. Hopefully the job is still here. Pretty confident it still is. It should be that one. So this is another trailer from Cast. This is the TrackIR series. So not many designs, just pure tracker tracker logo in different variations. This is a small one, interesting, but that's a semi-trailer still, I think. Yes, so I'm not sure what the difference of these three are. Some minor difference, I guess, but I'm pretty much okay with that. It's not the most it's not the best looking, well, compatible trailer with our truck. Different color, but I think it will do fine. And I chose this route because it will be taking us to 3 different new cities: Radom, Lublin, and Zamość, or Zamość, probably pronounced differently because they have accents, but those 3 cities, you know what I mean. So we'll be rerouting as we go. I see the trailer. I see it bobbing up and down there. Alright, let's pick it up. It's around 330 kilometers. It probably will be a bit longer because of the detours that we'll be taking. And with Poland rebuilding, I've noticed that in general, jobs do take longer because the cities are bigger. Okay, I actually turned here wrong, but I think I can adjust it. Yeah, I should have turned that way so I can reverse into the trailer. No biggie. Wow, someone didn't clean up. And why is the trailer so much on the left side near the barrier already? Okay, I'm not gonna hit the barrier, I don't think. I think this should do just fine. I guess, I hope. There we go. Parking brake, go out, lift those legs. And let's do a quick check here. Brake lights are good. Yeah, hazards are good. Good to go. Let's have a look at the trailer. Not too shabby, eh? Not too shabby. I like it. Alright. Going. Before all that, rerouting. So we want to go via Radom. Let's discover that. Is that here or here? That's the question. If I go like that, might be safer. Yeah, that's a big question. Is this building? I guess it's here. Yeah, I think so. And then I want to pass through Lublin as well. So we could probably do that. Yeah. What if we just take that one? 335, 344. Okay, let's take this one instead. The main road. Although that road might look exciting. Now let's go with this one. Let's go with the normal one that way. So we enter Radom, we leave it, and we go back to the highway. You know what? No. This would be more varied. I think this would be more exciting. Let's go that way so we don't return. It's more varied approach, even though it's a bit longer, right? So we discover Lublin that way. We just pass through the main road. Actually, that might be a very interesting intersection. That's something we could pass by. Yeah, let's go there. That would be nice. 371 though, from 344. Okay, I'm fine with this. That's a bit too long. And then we have 2 discoverables here. Let us go here. Can I go straight and go there? That's a bit weird. Okay, but yeah, I think that's good. Or you can pass through there, make a circle. Yeah, so we minimize the circling around, the repeating of the roads. We explore as many roads as possible. So this one is 17 tons of wood shavings. I'm not sure if this is the correct trailer type. It doesn't seem like it. Why would we need a chill trailer for this? But I'm not complaining, it looks good. Let's just say that the wood shavings need some chilling out. Some pre-processing. Let your imagination run wild. Good. Man, that engine. Eargasm, right? Krishbo. Never fails. Never fails. Taking a look at the hanging thing there, the Sith holochrome thingy. If the movement's a bit awkward, we'll remove it. But in the meantime, I think it's doing fine. I did see it shake a bit though. We'll have to keep our eyes peeled for that. Good. Slow down a little. Thankfully, didn't stop us anymore. Usually I'm very fond of capturing all the possible traffic lights. But yeah, I guess in this case it's true again. What is that? That's probably a company, huh? No, it's a gas station, okay. Yeah, it is a company, I guess. Although the GPS doesn't seem like it's thinking straight. Because I could just go straight here. I don't really need to fuel up, right? Yeah, I don't need it. Can just go straight through here, ideally. Okay, the GPS still hasn't accepted the fact that it was wrong. It's sticking by its decision. And I see another red light up ahead. Crap. Come on. Come on, bro. Let it go. Come on, grow green. No, it will wait for me to go and full stop before it goes green. Not even that. I hate the traffic lights in this city. So slow. Oh, and there we go. Right as I look behind me. Sneaky lights. Beautiful, beautiful sunrise. As I always say, perfect time to start the job. Yeah, get a head start. I've always been a morning person. I've always had this energy during the morning, and coupled with coffee, perfect combination. Makes me energized even more and more productive. In the opposite way though, I really suck at night, and my wife can attest to that. Mrs. Clumsy can confirm that. I really suck at night because I get very sleepy very easily. Like I can sleep in a matter of seconds. 1 second you're talking to me, and then the other second I'm dozing off. I guess that's because I wake up too early. My normal waking up time is latest at 6 AM. Normally, I would prefer to wake up at around 5 AM. And that's with me working from home, right? I don't really need to wake up to get ready for the office. I don't need to commute or anything, usually. So I just want to wake up early so I can do more, be more productive. But it's not really... It's just my preference. It's nothing really I need to do because I need to be on time for the office or anything like that. It's just a preference. Yeah, I'm a morning person, and that's why before even like 11 a.m. or 11 p.m. around 11 p.m. I start dozing off already. And this is why I'm very thankful for people who watch the streams. Like for those in Europe who are watching the streams at the like middle of the night, Like you stay until 2 or 3 a.m. I can't even imagine doing that anymore. Maybe a few years ago, yes, but nowadays I can't do that anymore. It's too much. Where is this guy slowing down? Nothing, he just wanted to slow down. Just wanted to brake test me. Why not? Good thing I saw him. Otherwise, it would have been Clumsy trucking 101. Oh, okay, we're turning up here. Good. We've been talking about this. How I cannot just... So you know how in ATS that I've started the no GPS challenge anywhere I go, right? Well, in ETS2, unfortunately, I don't think I'm confident enough to do that. The roads are too complicated. And the signs are not really always understandable because they're not really in English, right? So it gets a bit tricky. And if you're not familiar with how each of the countries work, then it gets even trickier. Up, up, up. You know what's coming. When we're over a bridge, you have to know that by now, guys. I cannot resist a nice bridge shot, especially when it's overlooking the highway like that. Okay, this side definitely, because the other side is with shadows. So let's go and take one. You know what, let me get one for the truck. Oh, let's maybe get in front of the railings here. Get one like that. Field of view. Yeah, that's nice. A front view would be a different thing. Something like so. Although we see the excess behind, which is not very realistic. So let me get another one which has a bit more field of view like that. I like the image of the crisscrossing roads like that. This one crossing that one, and then they're on different levels, and just looks so nice. I don't know. I have this fascination over complicated road networks. Even though this one is not really complicated, but yeah, you get what I mean, right? Okay, let's get going. Beautiful. So what do you guys think about mild winter? I think it's pretty appropriate given what you guys have been telling me. It seems like winter is starting to leave, finally. Can't come soon enough for some people, I guess. And soon enough it will be spring. That's right? Winter, spring, summer, fall. Okay. You know, every time, and pardon me for that because I live in a country. I've always lived in a country where we only had 2 seasons, or maybe even just 1 season, sunny. So the 4 seasons is a bit of an alien concept for me, and so every time I have to sing the song. You know, I'm not sure, I can't remember who sang that. Was it James Taylor or something? You know, the winter, spring, summer, fall, yada yada yada, something all. But I always have to sing it just to remember the sequence of seasons. So yeah, winter, spring, summer, fall, spring. Spring is the next. I got that right at least, right? Let's leave it here, 70, okay. Yeah, we can keep it, this one. Nowadays, I'm trying to keep it around 1000 RPMs because that's very fuel efficient. It's not as power efficient, but it is very fuel efficient, so I try to do that. Nice countryside road here. Can't remember if this is the one we rerouted to. I don't think so, because I remember we have to pass through a city first before we reroute to a country road. But yeah, this one is pretty nice. In the previous episode, I was asking about Farming Simulator 2019, I think. Okay, that doesn't seem to work. Okay, that works now. Yeah, I was asking about Farm Sim 19. And I'm not sure if anyone has replied already. As I mentioned, I'm doing this in advance, so I haven't read anything yet. But yeah, let me know if... why are we going so slow? Let me know if you're excited for that. Oh, some people waiting for the bus. And there's actually a bus in here. Nice. That's cool. You know, I played OMSI before. And I really like that game, but yeah, the bugs, the glitches outweighed its beauty for me after some time. Maybe I'll get back to it after a while, but right now, thinking about playing it, it excites me a bit, but at the same time it frustrates me, you know. And it's like, if it's frustrating like that, might as well play something that's not frustrating, hence a trucking. Because this game is as polished as a game can ever get. It might not have all the bells and whistles, might not have all the features, you can't click the buttons in the truck and whatnot. Some realism may not be there, attaching to trailers and all those other things, but maybe in the future. But right now it's as polished as it can be. Especially if you compare it with other games. I mean, even the AI is not as bad, right? It's not too bad if you think about it. Hey bro. Yeah, I can use my air horn now. As before, as I mentioned, let's let this guy pass. Oh, he's a cop. Okay, let's let him pass. A bit of engine braking there. So he's not always at our tail, just waiting for us to make a mistake. I can use my air horn now, anytime, because previously my air horns were mapped only to the keyboard, and I'm too lazy to reach over to my keyboard, it's a bit far from me. Oh, let's slow down a bit here. 70, okay. That's, I think, good enough. Let me up the cruise control here. Yeah, that looks good. Can I maybe turn off the dashboard lights like that? Or do you prefer it on? I'll keep it off, just so it's realistic, because it's what? It's 10 AM. 10 AM should have enough light. So yeah, normally the mild winter, and sorry guys, I keep on jumping topics, but that's how I always am. Very finicky when it comes to my thoughts, so pardon me. Looks like an intersection is coming. Get a bit of engine braking here. And we turn left over here. No cars? Good. Entering the city of Radom. That looked very strange. Did you see that? There was the sign saying it's Radom, but then there was like a diagonal line, like it was saying you're leaving Radom, but apparently not, because it was just a branch, the shadow of a branch, going exactly at that angle where it looked like there was a diagonal line. Quite interesting. Anyway, as I was mentioning, the mild winter mod, if you download it, that's the one from Grimes. Normally the mild winter would have a very like hazy and gloomy sky, like everything would be gray skies and a bit sad. So I guess this sky is not exactly like that. This is more like summer, I guess, and it might be a bit too sunny for mild winter, but I think we can let it go, because you know, having this kind of weather, I kind of like it. And you know, you guys know I can't let go of foggy weather. It's just so good. And I know a lot of people have been waiting for it, but yeah, still no news. Kirill is still hard at work and quite busy with IRL and with other stuff related to foggy weather, so hang on tight guys, the wait will be worth it, right? Wow, so many trees in here. Up, wrong gear, wrong range. Sometimes I still get confused. And I love the switching gears, as always. The switching gear sounds. It's perfect for the SKRS. Feels like you're doing something massive. And for the first time ever, the traffic light is very kind to us. Thank you very much. And this seems like a Merc dealer. And we pass through it just fine here on this side. Please unlock. Thank you. Although this traffic light doesn't seem like it's kind. Yeah, we have to full stop again. Fine. Right, let's wait here. Oh, there you go. It's quick. I really like that yellow light system. How it, you know how it turns amber before it turns green. Very, very useful for truckers and for those who are driving slow vehicles. Good. Keep on going. So now we should be driving in that country road that we rerouted to. I'm not sure what it will look like. Not sure what we'll see with it, but yeah, soon enough. You know, that one. Now that's the real diagonal Radom, leaving Radom sign. And is it Radom or Radom? I don't know. I'm sure a lot of people will correct me. So I'm expecting your comments. What does this say? Oh, that's not good. It's a steep incline, which means our mileage will probably suck because of this. Trying to find the right gear and the right range. There we go. Oh, cobblestones? What kind of material is that? It's quite interesting. I'm not stepping on the gas here at all. Now I am. Just let it cruise along. Save up a bit of extra fuel that we consume because of that hill. There we go. That low purr of the engine. Kind of like that. By the way, have you guys seen the new mod from Madster? The ProMods? It still has a man on the word. I wonder if that's like an old school MAN or that's a completely different brand. And pardon my ignorance, I'm not really familiar with trucks, as you guys know. I only discovered it because of this game. But I am loving it and I'm learning a lot from it. So let me know in the comments. Is Roman the old school man? Or is it a completely different brand from a completely different country? It is a pretty old school truck. And some people over at the Discord server have been checking it out. They say in general it looks good. The only thing is I think it's a bit too quiet. That's their general feedback. Because when you're driving an old truck, the expectation is the engine is very loud. There's no sound insulation in the cab. So what you hear should be very loud engine. Should be a roaring sound which makes you like half deaf. Very good inputs from Rob in the Discord server. So yeah, I hope Krishboom or someone would make a sound mod for it. Up it by, I don't know, up it a notch or two, or thrice as loud. Make it a lot more realistic and more fitting for an old truck. Aside from that, I think it's awesome because correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the models are completely done by Madster, or everything's done by Madster from scratch. I just read the thread, well, the first post, his post, and he said the reason why he was not very active in 2017 was because he was working on that project, and if he's been working for that for the entire year, I would assume that's because he was working on the actual models from scratch. How awesome is that? And yeah, he also provided some like add-ons for low-end PCs. so you can still play it even if you don't have a fancy PC. Some like probably low textures, low poly count models or something like that. Very thoughtful. And the best of all, it's for free. Usually when people create models from scratch, they would charge for it, they would make it payware. But Madster does not have the same point of view, and so he makes it free. And if anyone is interested, they can always give him a donation via PayPal. That's a very generous way of thinking about it. Makes it really a hobby rather than some kind of work. So thank you, Madster, and I'm looking forward to trying out the truck, maybe in one of the Clumsy trucking streams. Yeah. By the way, as you're watching this, guys, when this video is released, we won't have Clumsy trucking this Friday, unfortunately. I have to go back to Manila on Thursday to Sunday. So I'll try to. Oh crap! Oh, good thing. Yeah. Okay. That's very dangerous, that Renault. I blame that Renault. Okay. And good thing we just slowed down. Oh, we almost ended up like that guy. Tipped over. I blame that Renault. Full on. Alright, where are we? Lublin. Okay. I hate that guy. So yeah, because of that, I completely lost my train of thought. So as I talking about, yeah, let me see. Oh yeah, I remember. Kind of. Bro, come on. The Clumsy trucking. Yeah, I have to go back to Manila from Thursday to Sunday. So no streams then. We'll be having a Subnautica stream on Wednesday though. But yeah, Thursday to Sunday I'm out. I'll try to make videos for you guys, but I can't promise anything. It depends on my workload. But I hope I can do something at least. If not every day, then even every other day. We'll see. We'll see how it works. That's why I'm doing advanced recording for today, so I have a bit more buffer and I can make some for when I'm out. Where are we? Lublin? Sounds a lot like Dublin, huh? But I guess the pronunciation is very different. Polish pronunciation and everything. The Polish really like their consonants. That's what I notice. There are way too many consonants for my liking. For my reading capacity. But I'm sure the Polish will disagree. It's just the right one. Oh, this is what the sign says. Humps ahead. You know, that's a very interesting sign. Did you guys see it? If you rewind a couple of seconds ago, we passed by a sign which looked like a couple of waves or speed bumps or something. I didn't see speed bumps, but I did see a lot of potholes and uneven roads. And it's interesting. It's an interesting way on approaching a problem. Because when you have those bumps, those uneven surfaces, you could go about it two ways, what I'm thinking. You could either, one, fix the roads, make them really even, like this. Or, the easier way, just pop down a sign and say, oh, by the way, this area is filled with potholes, so slow down and take care. That's the much cheaper approach, and I guess that's what they ended up with. That's quite interesting. It's a bit comedic if you think about it, right? I mean, why not make the roads correct? Why live with that kind of uneven roads? But I mean, in reality, things are always more complicated than how they look. It might look funny for us, it might look strange, but I guess maybe there is some kind of rationale behind it. Maybe there's a perfectly good reason behind that. So, I don't know. Let's give these guys the benefit of the doubt, but that's just funny. Having a sign saying there's bumps instead of fixing the bumps. Unless those bumps are by design. No, they didn't look by design to me. Oh, come on. They didn't look by design to me. They looked pretty cracky and pretty uneven as speed bumps. Nice trains. Makes me want to play Transport Fever. I guess my fuel efficiency won't be as high this job because we've been through many cities having all of those stop and go instances, which really eats a lot in your fuel, you know. Imagine hauling something from zero, like a 20 ton, 30 ton beast, hauling it from zero. You can guess how fuel intensive that is, as opposed to just nudging it along a bit more. Yeah, like when you're on the highway, you have the momentum already, and you have to keep the momentum running. This is why usually the longer your route, the better your mileage, because that way you get to have the momentum and minimal stop and goes. This is also why, like in normal situations in cities where there's heavy traffic, your fuel efficiency really varies from the normal consumption. Like whenever you look for these compact cars, or these cars, you have to look at the mileage, right? What is the average mileage? And then the mileage varies because it depends on what you're driving on. And usually for like places which are very high in traffic, like for example in Manila, if you're buying a car, they make it a point now to always include the mileage in city driving situations. Specifically, that means city driving, aka traffic, where there's a lot of stop and go. So imagine a car getting affected by that. A car would have its mileage lowered because it's doing a lot of stop and goes, and that's only a car. Imagine what that does to a truck, to a 20 ton, 30 ton truck. So yeah, that's my excuse for having not as good mileage. Up, 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 up. Low. There we go. This engine brake button is very awesome, very good for me. I'm very happy with my ALMAR SKRS purchase. If you haven't seen how the shifter looks like, I have a video about it. Just check out the past few videos. It was released last week. By the time this video was released. From the time this video was released. It's a very good shifter, very top quality. I think it's the actual shifter that comes with the truck. It's not just the parts. I think it's the actual shifter. And it has a range, a splitter button, not button but switch. And it has another button up the top of the shifter, which is used for, in real life I think, for MAN trucks. It's used for shifting. It's the clutch basically. You press that and then you shift. But since I have a clutch pedal, I'm using that instead for shifting, and I'm using this quote-unquote shifter button as the engine brake. And so whenever I need to do engine braking, I just hold that button and I can shift down little by little, and so I can maximize my engine braking. I'll show you. 7th gear, I'm just holding on the button. 6th gear, still holding down the button, like so. And switch range, 4th gear. Easy peasy. Beautiful. Really an asset. Now I can understand why people really like getting these shifters. They're a bit expensive. They're a bit well, if you've become a hobbyist, if you've really been into truck sim, it's the logical next step. After you get your steering wheel, after you get your TrackIR, this is the next step for you. The shifter completes the experience. I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy that I chose to get my shifter from ALMAR. Hopefully it lasts, but I think it will. Crossing my fingers. Whee! Downhill. And uphill. Woohoo! Alright, we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. It's been a pretty nice and chill drive. Not too many accidents on the road. That's good. That's always good. And the scenery has always been amazing. Beautiful skies, beautiful weather, and beautiful countryside and highway drives. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying so far. Now almost the only thing that's left for us is exploring a bit more of the city. If you remember the route, we'll be going around it a bit, and aside from that, we should be just parking as long as I don't screw it up like last episode, right? How many of you guys were able to watch the entire thing? Raise your hands, comment, let me know about it. You deserve a medal for that. For lasting the entire episode without fast forward. Yeah, it's always hard. I'm not sure if any of you guys are familiar with or used to parking a double, but I'm sure you guys have encountered it one time or another, and it was previously impossible for me. Now it's only improbable. So I'm hoping that soon it becomes second nature, like how I park when it's a normal trailer. But yeah, it's really insane, you know, how it is. I would like to be able to park a double trailer in first person, and in not so long a time, maybe not 20 minutes, maybe 5 to 10 minutes would be the perfect one. Maybe I won't get it in one go, but you know, I'll know the concepts and I'll be able to park it eventually without taking too long time. We have right of way, it says. Let's follow that. And now it's the opposite way. Yield. No, good. Too low still. There we go. Almost there? Okay, we discover this. Maybe we'll discover. Ooh, nice DAF dealer. Ah, alma mater. If we could call it that. And then we discover this. I guess it is a recruitment agency. And then we go and deliver this to, is that FedEx? I think that is FedEx. Let's just glide along here and a little bit of engine braking. Whoa, this is a bit of a tight squeeze for a roundabout. Barely fit in there, look at that. Actually, I hit something. What am I hitting? I don't get it. I'm hitting something, it says. I guess the curb? Oh yeah, I did hit the curb. Yeah, it's a bit tight. Not sure if I incurred any damage there. We'll see. 0.0 something, I guess, if ever. I think I should have gone straight, huh? My bad. My bad. Let's make a U-turn here. There's not many people around anyway. Should work. It's fine. Yeah, the GPS is fooling me again because it asked me to turn right there. The GPS for Poland rebuilding is a bit screwed up. I guess because it's the map layout they have. I'm not sure how the GPS reacts, but I think it's something with how Poland rebuilding team makes their roads. It confuses the GPS. Or maybe I'm just the one confused. Yeah, it looks like the GPS is right. Okay, in this case I'm just the one confused. Scratch what I said. But yeah, if you remember from I think the previous episode or 2 episodes ago, that was how it was. Oh, this is a bit tricky. We should have entered in reverse, I think. Well, we'll see how to adjust for here. Can we turn right like that? It's too sharp, I think. Let's try like that. Turn it out like so. I think it's too much. It's too sharp. And I'm hitting this other trailer on the process. But we'll see. We will see. That looks like it will work. It's good. I'm gonna hit this one. It's actually a bit too much. Actually oversteered that a bit. Interesting. You can see the trailer. There we go. And steer now. Steer now or forever hold your peace. Oh, I'm gonna hit that. Oh, that pallet is in the way. That's fine. Okay, let's correct it a bit more. I think we can make this a bit better. There we go. That works beautifully. Oh, look at that. The pallet is just... Alright, let's do it like this. There we go. Let's avoid that pallet entirely. That pallet would have been crushed by now. It's the toughest pallet ever. Okay, that way. So we avoid it completely. And I think I have enough space on that side. Hopefully. We'll know if it's not enough, because we'll hear a screech and some paint. The paint will get scratched up. There we go. Good. Just even it out. And that's it. Good. Yeah, not too bad. I'll take that. Aside from that bully pallet, I think we did good. Now let's have a look at the mileage. Let's see. Discord. Go to deliveries. Hey. Hey, where's mine? Well, I don't have it. Rip. It says start, stop. We'll submit, yes. I guess it's a bug with the server. Oh man, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. Well, at least from in-game, we have it as excellent. Let me see, maybe you can find it in my own profile. Let me have a look. Maybe it's just not posted in Discord. Let's see. Jobs. Logbook. No, it's not listed. Maybe it's just delayed. Anyway, hopefully I got decent mileage there. But yeah, we can check here. Let me turn it off. Anyway, let's call it a day, guys. Thank you for watching this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed. As always, any comments, let me know. Let me know how the curtain looks like. I think it kind of fits with the truck, but you guys be the judge of that. Looking forward to your comments. If you did like the video, please don't forget, hit that thumbs up button, hit the like button, and let me know what you think. Right, thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. In the meantime, Clumsy trucking. And have a nice day. Catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.